Hey, good morning, everybody. I am just packing up camp. You can see my pack right there, and you can see the spot where my tent was. Actually, my trekking poles are still set up. So, sorry I ended yesterday's episode on kind of a down note. I was a little bit down, but anyway, I got much better news today. I have been in communication with the one and only Iceman, or as I call him, Nice Man, and he is coming to support me through the 100-mile wilderness. Like, how do you even explain like how big of a deal that is? Yeah, he just texted me yesterday and we talked a few times, and he's coming. I'll actually probably see him tomorrow morning. He's actually going to even pick me up or meet me at 6 miles before Monson so that I can slack tomorrow to get into Monson. He's going to help me do my chores and stuff so I can basically hit the 100-mile wilderness possibly Wednesday morning. So if I can get my power and Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff taken care of. And he's going to help me slap pack through the wilderness. Like, it's such a big deal. It's going to be such a huge, huge help. I definitely could have done it and made it otherwise. It'll make it so much easier, and maybe I can catch the girls this way. So hopefully. So yeah, thanks to Iceman. What a great, great gentleman. Y'all know, y'all have seen him a couple times. He helped me through the roller coaster. He's the same gentleman that helped Captain Morgan the whole way through his hike when he set like the second fastest known time this year. And then, he came and saw me and Nightingale the other day. Just he couldn't really slap pack us because we were kind of in an odd area, but he at least come by and gave us a ride to the hotel from the trailhead that day and just said hello to us and stuff. So super nice, man. Driving all the way from Pennsylvania to come and meet me. Like, he does this for hikers every year. He's just one of the best trail angels out there. I think he's helped Al and Sandra on the AT. If any of you have watched them this year, I haven't been able to watch them because I've been out here, but I'll definitely want to watch them when I get back. So yeah, just super great news. Like, I can't even believe it. Like I said, what do you say? Like, there's nothing to describe somebody going that far out of their way for you. Retread, still the same folks that I met at Ultra's little gathering last year. So just unbelievable all the help I've had from YouTube people. Like, it's either YouTube people who are on YouTube or watch YouTube, or like you guys watching me. Like, y'all may be out here next year, some of y'all, so I wish you luck. I know a few of you have asked me some questions in the comments. I'll be definitely coming back at the end and answering all you guys, and I'll definitely help you any way that I can. So anyway, got some rain overnight. It wasn't too bad. It's not raining at the moment. That's why I got up and packed everything up real quick. So I don't know how far to get today. He's going to meet me at like Shirley something road in the morning. So I'm just going to try to get as close as I can to there. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much today, but I'm going to be wet because I got to ford a couple of rivers at least, maybe 2 or 3. And with it raining, I'm sure they're not going to be very low. So I'm probably going to just have to pull the insoles out, take the socks off, and then just wear just the shoes across and just do the best I can with it. I don't like getting wet, but it is what it is out here. I'm in Maine, so it's like the wettest state on the Appalachian Trail. They don't really tell you that, but it is so wet. Like, they talk about Vermont. I've seen way, which I know it was a dry year in Vermont, but I've seen way more mud in Maine than anywhere else on the trail for sure. So like I said, that's what's probably going to slow me down today, is just trying to get through it without falling. As always, that's my number one goal, is to stay erect. So anyway, I'll get back with you down the trail. If it rains, I don't know how much I'll be able to film today. I'll do the best I can. Definitely would like to get some. I don't have anybody with me, so I can't really get good footage of me fording the rivers, but maybe if somebody's close by. I'm here by the Bald Mountain Brook lean-to. The shelter is actually way up there, but the privy, I'll show you here. Let me show you. Okay, so the shelter's way up there by some waterfalls, way up a hill up there. But I found these nice little camp spots here by this little creek, which was easier to get water, so I camped right there, as I showed you a minute ago. And then, what was weird is the privy is actually back over there on the other side of the stream, like back down the trail, like 0.2. So I knew I'd want to visit there this morning, and I did. So basically, I just came here first. So I camped down here. I think a couple other people stayed in the shelter. Six Pack was one of them. He's from Georgia. I like him. I've been hiking around him for the last couple of days. He is the same guy, if you'll remember, at the ski colony. They let me share the grill with him so I can make my hot dogs. Seaway is a super cool dude. And then talked to a couple other people. A guy named Radar come by last night. I think he's like hiked this trail like 4 or 5 times now. Like, very impressive. So anyway, yeah, there's a sign you can see to toilet. I don't know why sometimes it says toilet and sometimes it says privy. I think they're the same thing, more or less. But oh yeah, there's another sign over there that says privy, pointing that way. So yeah, they must have moved it from up there or something, or because there's water up there. I don't know. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. Like I said, some good news to start the day, so I'll try to be more positive today if I can. And I'll get back with you guys up the trail. Kind of a nice sidewalk to start the day. That's what Thumper and I call these exposed rocks. That's basically a trail. Yeah, what you're seeing right there is just rock. Very easy to walk up. I'm a big fan. Okay, peeps, I am deep into Maine, so I am now raising concerns about a new creature. Believe it or not, it's like some type of hawk, like the Goshen hawk or something like that. It's very territorial. And I remember I first heard about this from Ultra last year when we were talking about gear. I asked her, she had done the AT twice, and I said, is there any piece of gear that you took the entire way on both trips? And she said there would have been one piece, her buff, except for the fact that on her second through hike last year, a Goshen hawk swooped down and got it off the top of her head. Like, that is got to be scary. Like, oh my gosh, I do not want to experience that. So yeah, if he comes after you, it's supposed to have like a really distinct warning cry. I probably should be Googling that, see what that sounds like. But excuse me. But you're supposed to basically put your trekking poles over your head, and like, so that the hawk will attack your trekking poles instead of your head. So anyway, hopefully I don't see that. Hopefully that's just a rare occurrence. But I do know somebody it happened to, so maybe it's more of a possibility than I'm giving it credit for. So anyway, hiking along. I'm about to have to go. Dang, I left my phone out of airplane mode for too long, so I'm about to have to put it on the charger for a while. So I'll get back with you down the trail. I don't think you'll miss too much. I'm going over a little mountain, but there's no views today. It's super cloudy, so yeah, I definitely want to make sure I have battery. Even if I can't show you me crossing the rivers, I want to at least show you what it is I am crossing, because there's supposed to be a couple today. East something and west something, I think. So we shall see. I'll let you know when I get there. Yeah, and hopefully my hat will still be here. I've had this hat the whole way. I do not want to lose my hat under any circumstances. But so if that hawk, if you're coming, if you can hear me, Goshen hawk or whatever your name is, if you come after my hat, it's gonna be trouble. Just letting you know right here and now. I don't know if you watch YouTube, but I'm giving you a firm warning. Leave my hat alone. Actually, maybe I should put it in my pack. Maybe just play it safe. I don't know if he'll just scout me then or what. Like, who knows? But anyway, I'll get back with you guys. Okay, Pete's got a little bit of charge on, and I don't know what to make of this. Definitely strange finds in the woods. It looks like a picnic ham can, an old metal bucket, and oh, there's a bird of some sorts. I think that's a grouse. Good morning. Speaking of birds, it's the northern goshawk. That is the bird I'm looking for that will try to take my head off. So, and apparently he's available year-round, but only in the densest part of the forest, which is kind of where we're at. So maybe the 100-mile wilderness might be a place to keep a lookout. I did listen to the sound they make. It wasn't too menacing. Actually, I feel like I've heard it before, but not sure. Look here, coming down from the mountain, they've actually got a step there. That's interesting. Where were all the steps in the whites? They were nowhere to be found. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Karen. That is the north peak of Moxie Bald, but the AT does not go there. It's like 0.7 or 0.8, so I'm going to miss it, but yeah, it looks like a good view, much better than the one I came across already. It was kind of socked in. It looks like the sun's coming out, so somebody might have some views up there today. I mean, I guess Maine is known for its lobsters for good reason, but I mean, it could be the mushroom state too. Like, they got some impressive mushrooms here. Really beautiful, very cool. Okay guys, first water crossing of the day. It's supposed to be a ford, but I'm hoping I can maybe get across that log right there in the middle. And across the rocks, relatively dry. I don't know, they look pretty slippery, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna definitely have to take my shoes off to do the next couple, but they're not for a few miles. So I may just try to get across this one normal, if I can. I'll let you know when I get to the other side. Hopefully when I get to the other side, and not when I take a swim there. So, nice little area here. I thought about doing lunch, but I'm gonna try to get a couple more miles. And this would be a good spot to draw out my tent. It's not super wet anyway, so. I mean, this is a pretty good lunch spot. Maybe I'll stop here. I'll let you know. Okay, peeps. I did take my lunch break on the other side over there and did get my tent dry. And I made it across the water with one wet foot. So I had the advantage of watching Radar come across before me. Nice gentleman I met last night. So yeah, there was just no way around it. Had to get 1 foot wet. The other one a little bit wet, but not too bad. Actually, I should have went the opposite because my right foot's the one I try most to keep dry, and it's the one that got most wet. But didn't take my socks off or anything. I may not in any of the fords because I feel like it may hurt my feet and toes worse to be hiking across with no socks on than just having the cushion of the socks. And then I've got actually a pair of dry socks with me, you know, if I need to change for tomorrow or if I just can't get them dried out or whatever. Typically the best way to dry them out is to wear them anyway, so I may just walk right through, we'll see, but definitely got a couple of bigger ones coming up later. So anyway, lunch is done, drying's done, got some water, and back on the trail. Ooh, I've been rock hopping down the trail for a while now, at least a couple of miles. Some places it's wet, like basically a stream. Some places dry like this. Yeah, a lot of very wet area. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I got several river crossings coming up. Marble Brook, I think it's kind of 2 streams I got to cross coming up that I won't be able to stay dry in. And there's an east and west, something Pakahatchee or Pacahoochee or Koopahatchee or some kind of river. All I know is it's got an east and a west, and I got to ford both sides. I think you basically cross and then cross back over, maybe, if that makes any sense. So, gonna be a wet day today, but yeah, thankfully the weather is pretty nice and kind of warm. Actually, it's probably about 60. Not a bad day to be doing this kind of thing. Coming by a logging road, and this is a different kind of blaze I've not seen before. A little bit crafty. Okay, Pete, I don't even think I'm quite to the brook yet, but this looks challenging. Let's see how we can do. Okay, I made it through. Now it's part 2. I'm going to have to put my phone away, put it in the plastic bag, and try to protect it. Okay, peeps, made it across Marble Brook. It was not easy. It was basically a swamp. Sorry I couldn't show you any of it, but I just had to get through there. I had basically I put my phone into my fanny pack, and then I strapped my fanny pack to my chest here, like I'm under my pack. So then I took everything out of my pockets, but thankfully I was only, didn't quite get to my shorts, my hiking shorts. So it was probably about 3 foot deep, maybe a little less. So, but it was just so swampy and muddy. Thanks to Radar, there's a nice gentleman ahead of me. He's an experienced thru hiker, and I was about to step in the water in the wrong place and probably sink down like 10 feet of mud. He's like, no, don't go there. So yeah, thanks to him. He's awesome. He's such a nice man. Everybody out here is nice. I know that. But yeah, he, like I said, he gave me some good advice to get across, and he's ahead of me now. We got another one that was coming up in point 4, so I'm probably just going to put my phone back away in the same place. Like I said, I'm sorry I can't film any of it, but just don't want to risk losing everything. So that I've already filmed, and everything on my phone and everything. So anyway, I'll show it to you when I get there at least, and then like I said, I'll probably put you away. I'll let you see. But he said he don't think the next one's that bad. He told me that when he thru hiked a long time ago, like 10 or 15 years ago, that the brook we just passed, he said it was like just a little stream. Like, so I don't know what happened with the water. There must be a dam. They let more water in there or something. But yeah, he said he had lunch there in the spot where like we were struggling to like through the swamp. So I guess things change over the years. So anyway, I'll get back with you down the trail and show you the next water crossing, which will be, I think that technically that was 2, but it seemed more like one long one. So we'll see. I think I got 2 more, maybe 3 for the day. 2 or 3, something like that. I'll show you my feet. They're not too bad. Just a lot of mud and gunk and just, there's got to be a lot of bacteria and stuff in there. So I really don't like to walk around like this too much today. But like I said, there's just point 4 to the next crossing. So I may pull my socks off after that and let my feet air out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I got another crossing after that, but I think it's several miles. So just gonna see where I can get today and how far and all the things. Like I said, it's a pretty nice day for hiking though. Still nice and sunny. I could actually dry my socks if I could find a rock or something once I get all the wet stuff done. But I think it'll probably be too late then, close to dark. So I may readjust things after this next crossing. And like I said, I got several more miles to hike. May even switch to my dry socks. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Hopefully the next stream will at least clean all the muck and goo and boggy stuff off my feet at least. He said he thought it was clean, so we'll see. Okay, peeps, here it is. Doesn't look too bad. There's Radar over there. Is that how deep it is? The deepest? It's not bad. Not bad. I like it. At least it's clean. All right, peeps. I'm going to try to make it across this one. Okay, peeps. There is the river I just forded across. It wasn't bad. It was only probably about knee deep at most, and you could see the bottom really well. It was flowing pretty good with it being shallow. It wasn't a big deal. So yeah, I just basically walked right across, right in the middle of the screen, and came up the trail here. So Radar ahead of me. Such a nice gentleman. Told me he's 65. He don't look 65. He automatically don't look 65 if he's out here hiking. Wait, is that a blaze down there? I wonder. Hang on. He just went that way. But then there's also, I see a blaze. Here's a blaze down here. Am I going the wrong way? Hang on, let me check this out before he gets too far away. Here, let me check on things. I'm gonna yell at him if he might be going the wrong way. Okay, no worries. Radar is going the right way. This was just, I guess, where they intended you at some point to come up the trail here. But we actually came in over there. It was much easier. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess probably originally this was the easy way. Like I said, some of these streams have changed over the years. So, but anyway, there's the blaze coming out of the water there. So I'm back on track to go this way. So still trying to decide what to do with my feet. It is like after 3, so I think I'm just gonna hike on a little further and see if I can draw them out that way. And like I said, I know I got another crossing. It's actually the same river, but I'm gonna be crossing it, going across the other way, several miles down the trail if I get there tonight. It's I don't know. I'll get back with you and let you know. You know how it is out here. You never know what's going on, but I'm gonna think about it. Oh my gosh, people, like, my feet do not feel good. They are so soaking wet, sloshy. Oh, why don't they just put some bridges around here? Like, it's not that hard, is it? As a matter of fact, hang on, I'm gonna make a phone call. Let me put my headphones in so I can talk. You know what? Actually, I don't want y'all to see that. Let me cut this off. Okay, is it off? Okay. All right, let me dial. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. This is number 2 Pencil. I am hiking the Appalachian Trail in Maine currently. Yes, ma'am. The Herd Hiker. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, trekking along, wonderful girls. They are definitely. Yeah, thanks for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was wanting to know if I could speak to the governor real quick. It'll just take a minute. I know he's really busy. So, okay, awesome. Thank you. Yes, I promise I'll be quick. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, this is number 2 Pencil. That's right, the Herd Hiker. You've been watching? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a lovely state you have here. I got to say, like it's some hard work, but I'm enjoying it. The fall colors are beautiful right now. You should bring the family out and kind of check it out. I mean, I'm sure you probably do. Maybe fly over it or something. I don't know, but look, I just wanted to talk to you about bridges. And I know you're a busy man. I know you're busy. I mean, you're the Maine governor, right? So you're the busiest governor. That's why they call you the Maine governor. I mean, it makes sense. So I totally understand. So I will not keep you for long. But yeah, I'm out here on the Appalachian Trail, and I've hiked through several states. And they all have like bridges over the water, like so we could kind of walk across. There's a lot of different kinds of bridges, like some suspension bridges, which were a little scary, but I got across with my feet dry. Some of them have rocks that are kind of nicely placed. You can walk across them, but like your rivers here are pretty ferocious. Like, and I just have to walk through like knee deep, and it's not good for my feet. Like I've walked over 2,000 miles, so my feet are not in good shape anyway. So anyway, I was wanting to see if there's anything you could do. Look, I just need like 10 or 11 bridges, and I think I got this thing. Like, is there anything you can do? Just 10 or 11. That's all. I made a call a couple years ago in Georgia, kind of similar to this, and you know what? When I hiked there in February, bridges everywhere. A lot of bridges. No worries. So, anyway, if there's anything you can do, yeah, I know I'm probably a little more popular in the South. I mean, a lot of people in the South kind of think I'm Jesus, but, you know, to be fair, I'm not. You know, if I was Jesus, I wouldn't need the bridges. Clearly, obviously. Okay, Pete, I'm closing in on my campsite. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna camp at the little lean-to. I'm still gonna have a water crossing to do in the morning, which kind of sucks, but it won't be too bad. And that puts me within 3 of getting to Iceman in the morning. And then I'll still have under 10 to town, I think, or roughly 10. That I'll be slack packing the last part of, so that is super cool. Can't wait to see him in the morning. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Appreciate y'all watching. Got to get that done tomorrow, then I'll be hitting the wilderness soon. I'm gonna go ahead and warn you, my Episodes may be a little behind once I get in the wilderness. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to be in there, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have Wi-Fi in the 100-mile wilderness. But you never know. We have a good enough signal to do an episode, possibly. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If at any point soon you don't see an episode, that's probably why. So I'll get it posted as soon as I can. So, I'm going to be around roughly the 122 mark or something like that after today. And then tomorrow it'll be around 114 basically. I'll be in Monson, so something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.